you're working at two companies simultaneously, which is kind of extraordinary in itself, and you have this amazing way of, just talk really quickly about how you balance those two. I think it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, so the only way to do this is to be very disciplined and very practiced. And the way I found that works for me is I theme my days. So on Monday at both companies, focus on management and running the company, which is, we have our directional meeting at Square, and we have our OpCom meeting at Twitter. I do all my management one-on-ones on that day. Tuesday is focused on product. Wednesday is focused on marketing and communications and growth. Thursday is focused on developers and partnerships, and Friday is focused on the company and the culture and recruiting. And Saturday I take off, I hike, and then Sunday is reflection, feedback, strategy, getting ready for the rest of the week. And there's interruptions all the time, but I can quickly deal with an interruption and then know that it's Tuesday, I have product meetings, and I need to focus on product stuff. It also sets a good cadence for the rest of the company, so that we're always delivering, we're always showing, where we were last week and where we're going to be the following week. So it's been good, but we're always evolving it.
And you're splitting your time equally between the two?
Yep.
How many hours at each one?
8 hours at each one, and I live across the street.
8 hours at each one, every day. But he's a young guy. That's impressive. But talk to us a little bit about what unites these two companies in your mind. What is it that sort of the overarching trend or zeitgeist that these two companies represent? How do you think of them in your own mind as unified? Because I know you do.
I do, and I think the common base for both of them, these in particular, I don't know if there's an overall trend, they're both utilities that an individual or an organization of any size can pick up and use immediately. So in Twitter's case, you can pick up any phone, any device at all, and use it to broadcast to the world immediately, as an individual or as the largest government in the world. You can also use it to figure out what other people are doing, what's happening in the world right now, what's happening not only with what you care about and what's immediately around you, but the entire world, because we have more and more people using Twitter every day and using this way to share and to communicate with the world. In Square's case, it's the ability to instantly start a business. 90% of this country pays with a plastic card. No one is carrying checks around anymore. No one's carrying cash around anymore. So that form of payment, to actually start a business, start to receiving payment for services, has been cut off for many small merchants and for many sole proprietorships. And if I got really good at piano and wanted to teach other people or wanted to teach people tennis because I'm a pro, I can't tap into the element that everyone's using, that everyone has in their pocket. So Square enables people to immediately start accepting credit cards from a tool they already have, which is their mobile phone. And it's not just individuals, it's small businesses and medium-sized businesses and large businesses, and both companies scale that very dynamic range. And both companies are interesting in that they're true utilities. We haven't defined a lot of how people are going to use them. People come to each service.
Because they're still so nascent, both of them.
Yeah, well, also because they're abstract enough that people can do whatever they want with them, right? So
you don't want to define it too much.
We don't want to make Square all about taxi cabs, and we don't want to make Twitter all about celebrities or politics. Everyone comes to each, and they define what they want to do with the service, and they run with it. And that, to me, is the best sort of technology, is actually building a foundational utility that people can come to and build products on top of, and build companies and movements and all these other things.